Hey everybody, welcome to Mortgage Today for the day of Monday, July 3rd, 2023. And oh, what a day it was. MBS, we're up 6 basis points to start the week. Stocks flat. Bonds began the overnight session drifting sideways to slightly weaker, but without much volatility. The 820 CME Open brought a mini surge of buyers, and that momentum continued through 9 a.m. MBS were up 6 basis points early, but almost a quarter of a point from its AM lows. Crude prices jumped as Saudi Arabia's state-run news agency said that the country will prolong its unilateral oil production cut 1 month, keep the lid on supply, and even as the market is expected to tighten, its OPEC Plus ally Russia also announced fresh curbs on exports. Wednesday, we get Fed minutes. Thursday is Jobless Claims, ADP, as well as JOLTS. On Friday, we get the BLS jobs. Jobs are about really the only thing that can move the market big time at this point. We have to see some weakness in the job market in order for people to think that there is a recession coming, and that just hasn't been coming. The outlook hasn't really changed. We saw rates move higher on the first wave of the realization that the Fed will continue to raise rates this year beyond the July meeting, but there's still a lot of room to move higher as markets grow more certain that there will be at least 2 rate hikes this year. The only thing that can stop this is some major weakness in labor data later this week, and I'm not really willing to gamble on that. Monday brings a courtesy trading day for bond market participants. Those who need to trade can do so, while those who want a 4-day weekend didn't need to stress much about it. ISM manufacturing is the only big ticket economic data, and it garnered a bit less than a half of the volume seen in response to last Thursday's AM data. Unless something really unexpectedly happened, the day is pretty much over as it began, and the opening commentary was pretty much the closing commentary. But at the end of the day, with that new OPEC data, MBS were down 30 basis points. Stocks were pretty much flat at 19.17. That puts us right above this blue S1 Fibonacci line, which is the floor of the current range. We had that big pivot point around the other Fibonacci line for quite a while, but now it's broken down into this new range. We'll have to see if we still hold on that as the week moves along and we get that jobs data.